Hi, everyone. Eric Reynolds with your Fox 10 News Now update. It's day 3 of jury deliberations in the federal trial of Marco Perez. He's accused of killing Mobile police officer Sean Tuder. Perez is facing 4 different federal charges. One of the most serious charges is obstruction of justice by killing a witness, and that witness was Officer Tuder. Perez is also charged with having a stolen gun and using that gun during a violent crime. Jurors told the judge yesterday that they are having trouble reaching a verdict. The jury has spent hours going back over evidence and testimony. At question, did Perez know that Tuder was a Mobile police officer?
There's a lot to look at. I mean, I know I've been preparing this case for months, and the jury's got to do this in a week and a half, and a couple of days of deliberation. I don't blame them for taking their time at all.
The jurors will be back at 9 this morning. Now, regardless of the outcome, Perez does face a capital murder charge in state court. Gulf Shores police closing their case involving 3 golfers who were allegedly assaulted. 3 golfers say that they were assaulted by several young men in camouflage after a confrontation at the Craft Farms Golf Resort. The golfers say that the other party was blowing an air horn during their tee shots. It was when the golfers confronted them that they say several assailants came out of the woods and began fighting with them. Police say that it was a prank gone wrong, and after looking at all of the evidence, they say they saw nothing that would warrant charges.
When we spoke the first time, there was a lot of unknowns on injuries, etc. Not to take anything away, there were significant injuries. Just legally speaking, after talking to the DA's office, etc., it just kind of led us to where we are now.
The people involved have not been identified by police, and if any of them care to pursue further legal action, they have up to a year to file a complaint in municipal court. The higher prices at the gas pump have some drivers now going out of their way to save money at cheaper gas stations. The last price increase comes from the 2 cents that gas tax increase that went into effect last Friday. That was the last part of an overall 10 cents tax increase from the Rebuild Alabama Act that was passed back in 2019. The money from the gas tax is used to help fund road and bridge projects across Alabama. The increase causing some mixed reactions, though, from drivers.
The roads right now, they're fine, but the economy's hurting. We're hurting. Like I said, we need things to stay as close as they can to cheap right now.
I understand the reasoning, but yeah, it's still another increase in gas prices.
AAA says that some of the increases are due to economic uncertainty and supply chain concerns caused by the coronavirus pandemic. But they add that relief could be in sight if crude oil production increases soon.
I'm meteorologist Michael White with your Fox 10 Storm Tracker report. A wet night and a wet morning, at least on the Florida Panhandle, where we still have numerous flash flood warnings in place, and all of that showing up primarily around Santa Rosa and Okaloosa counties. The rain is moving from offshore to onshore, with the heaviest rain hitting Fort Walton Beach, Crestview, Navarre, Destin, and you do have some isolated rain behind that big band hitting places like Dauphin Island, with a little isolated light shower activity across parts of Baldwin County. Now, that band of rain is going to gradually keep working its way east. That's along the front, and we're going to see a lot of that moisture shifting farther away from us later on today. And as it moves out, that's when we'll start to dry out. There's an upper low north of Interstate 20 that's been responsible for pooling in a lot of this moisture. It starts to move out later today, so our rain chances will gradually begin to go down between now and Friday. And thank goodness some drier weather will finally approach us this weekend. Weather headlines for your Wednesday. Still wet on the Panhandle this morning, and then as we go in throughout the day, lower rain chances compared to Monday and Tuesday, and we are going to be much drier by the end of the week. Let's go through that on the Fox 10 Futurecast. There's the morning rain. We run the clock forward, and you'll notice fewer showers are going to be in play by midday, but we will have clouds and sun, and as we go into the afternoon, another round of showers and storms that can produce heavy rain and lightning will pop up, but we'll see a lot of those begin to fizzle as we head in toward the nighttime hours. Here's how the next 7 days are going to stack up. The highs will be in the mid to low 80s every afternoon. Morning temperatures will be in the mid to upper 60s, so not exactly feeling like fall, but we turn considerably drier after today. We'll be dry through the weekend with a good supply of sunshine. We'll talk much more about your forecast throughout the day right here on Fox 10 News Now.